Most anglers pick lures based on what worked last time or what looks good in the package. But here's what the data actually shows. Water temperature, clarity, and time of day create a predictable pattern that tells you exactly what lure to use. I tested every major lure category across 90 days of fishing in different conditions, and the results were crystal clear. By the end of this video, you'll have a simple formula that removes all the guesswork. Let's dive in. I'm calling this the golden triangle. 3 variables that determine lure effectiveness. Master these, and you'll know exactly what to tie on before your first cast. Here's how it works. If you want proven fishing techniques backed by real testing, subscribe right now. I break down the science behind catching more fish every single week. Let's start with water temperature, the most critical variable. Cold water below 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Fish metabolism slows dramatically. They won't chase fast-moving lures. Underwater footage proves this. Bass will track a crankbait, begin pursuit, then abort. They simply can't sustain the energy expenditure. Your move: slow presentations, jigs, Ned rigs, dragged soft plastics. Anything that stays in the strike zone longer with minimal movement. Transition water, 50 to 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Fish are active but selective. Moderate retrieves work best. Jerk baits, slow-rolled spinner baits, swim baits with steady retrieves. Warm water above 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Metabolism peaks. Fish are aggressive and hunting actively. This is when reaction baits dominate. Topwater, fast-moving crankbaits, burning spinner baits. Speed triggers strikes. The rule: match your lure speed to the fish's metabolic state. Cold equals slow, warm equals fast. Next variable: water clarity. This determines visibility and how fish hunt. Muddy water under 12 inches visibility. Fish rely on their lateral line. They're hunting by vibration and displacement. This is where noisy lures dominate. Best choices: spinner baits with Colorado blades, chatterbaits, anything that thumps and vibrates. Bright colors work because they create contrast: white, chartreuse, orange. Field test result: 5 bass in 20 minutes on a white chatterbait. Switch to a subtle finesse worm in the same spot. 0 bites. Stained water, 12 to 36 inches visibility. The middle ground. Fish use both sight and lateral line. Natural colors with some flash work best. Watermelon red, green pumpkin with chartreuse tail. Clear water, 36 plus inches visibility. Fish are sight feeders and ultra cautious. Natural presentation wins. Best choices: natural colors that mimic forage. Green pumpkin, watermelon, shad patterns. Finesse tactics on lighter line. The fish are studying your lure, so realism matters. The rule: match your lure's vibration and color to the water's visibility. Here's where it gets interesting. Time of day can override the other 2 variables. Dawn and dusk, magic hours. Fish move shallow to feed regardless of temperature or clarity. This is a biological feeding trigger that overrides other factors. What this means: you can break the rules. Cold water at dawn. Topwater still works because fish are in the shallows hunting. Muddy water at sunset. Natural swim baits produce because fish are targeting silhouettes. Midday, fish position based on temperature and pressure. In cold water, they're deep and lethargic. In warm water, they're relating to structure and shade. Adjust your depth and location, not necessarily your lure choice. Night fishing. Completely different rulebook. Vibration and silhouette become everything. Dark colors create better silhouettes against moonlight. The rule: dawn and dusk create feeding windows that trump other conditions. Fish shallow and match the aggression level. Here's the formula that combines everything. Lure speed matches water temperature. Lure profile and color match water clarity. Lure depth and location match time of day. Real-world application: cold, clear water at noon equals slow. Natural jig fished deep. Warm, muddy water at dawn equals fast. Bright chatterbait fished shallow. Transition. Stained water at dusk equals moderate swimbait. Natural color, mid-depth. The key insight: expensive lures don't catch more fish. Correctly matched lures do. Stop buying more tackle and start reading conditions. Next time you're on the water, check these 3 variables: water temperature, clarity, and time of day. Use the golden triangle formula to select your lure. Test it and compare your results. Subscribe for more science-based fishing breakdowns.